Crystal here. Welcome back to another video. So in this video, as you can tell, I'm doing something very different. First off, I am doing a commentary, which is something I am not used to. So if I say weird stuff or if I sound weird, I am so sorry. I am terrible at this crud, even though I'm a theater kid and I must pretend to be multiple people and it's just basically talking the entire time. And the second thing is, if you read the title like most people do, you will notice that I am going to be inserting myself into anime! Yay! So I've been thinking about doing this for a while now because I watched this YouTuber called Love2drawmanga. The creator is named Rebecca and she is so good. Please go check her channel out. She is incredibly amazing. And she does this series on her YouTube channel where she draws herself into anime scenes that she chooses for herself. And so after watching a couple of these videos, I thought it would be a fun idea for me to do it. So all credit goes to her for the idea. And yeah, let's get started. So the screenshot I'll be inserting myself in is a scene from Pokémon XY, one of my favorite animes from when I was a little kid. I first start off by looking through the internet for another screenshot of the anime. That way I can use one of the characters as a base for my body. Once I found a screenshot that I liked, I pasted it into my canvas and then I traced out Serena and placed her where I felt like it would fit for where I would be standing. After I cut out Serena, I traced over Bonnie's line so that way I would know where to stop drawing as well as get a feeling of spacing in the scene. So a bit of a disclaimer, I will be tracing on Serena's base. That way I can keep the style of the show without incorporating any of my own styles. This is how Love2drawmanga did it, so that's the way I'm going to do it. So I just want to put it out there, I am not claiming this art as my own because I did not do the backgrounds and I did not do the details all by myself, so I don't want to get in trouble, so I'm just putting it out there right now. Right now, I'm just outlining the base that I got from Serena, and I'm adding my own details. Like, for example, I'm adding my own hair, and I'm adding my own clothes. But finding the color of the line art was very hard, because most people might just think, oh, line art for anime is black. Nope, it's not just black. Apparently, it's light brown for a lot of scenes, because, like, I've been doing other scenes outside of this video for my own pleasure. And I've noticed that it's not just black, it's brown. And I'm like, what? It's crazy, like how the smallest details changes everything. So the reason why I chose a Pokemon scene was because I was recently talking about Pokemon with my friend because we were talking about childhood Pokemon. And he's like, man, I wonder what we'd look like in Pokemon anime. And then I remembered Rebecca's little videos of making herself into anime. And I'm like, you know what? Challenge accepted! And so here we are, present day, me making a Pokemon video. My peeps, Pokemon was like such a huge part of my childhood. I remember vividly like me watching TV after school, and then I would see the channels, like back then on TV you could see like what's coming up. And so whenever I saw Pokemon, I'm like, record it! Because we had on demand, so I would record all of the Pokemon episodes, and I still distinctly remember me coming home. Like, as soon as I put my backpack down, I would take off my shoes, take off my socks, go in front of the TV, and just watch Pokemon for hours and then do my homework. Like, it was a very long time before I would do my homework, because I was just watching Pokemon. And XY was one of my favorite series because I really like the comedy, as well as the art styles and the character, like, just everything is to love about it. Like, Bonnie and Dedenne were my favorite pair. They were so cute and Bonnie was hilarious. And the opening was just awesome. Like, the second one, that was my favorite. Like, to this day, I still sing it because it was so good. Like, you're just a kid on a quest to be the best of the best. Someday you're destined for power and glory. You know you're up to the test, so there's only one way to tell a story. Be a hero, all the power is in your command. Face your fears and show you're a hero. The future of this world is in your hands. Pokemon! Like, I'm not kidding, that song is so good. Like, if you guys haven't gone and listened to it for a while, please go watch it. I know my singing probably scared you, but I swear to God, it's such a good song.
Like, this entire time I was drawing, I was listening to that song. And this drawing took me about 2 hours to make. So for 2 hours straight, I was just listening to that song. Okay, back to the technical part of this video. So right now what I'm doing is I'm editing my clothes, and the outfit I decided to go for was an outfit I usually wear. So my iconic outfit is me wearing black pants and a strawberry milk hoodie that I got from Hot Topic because, oh my god, that thing is so soft, so I always wear it. And also my hair's up in a ponytail because lately my hair's been long enough for me to wear one. But it's not really that high because I can't tie it that high, so I wear what my mom calls a little granny bun. But I decided to just make it a little bit higher for this video because in Pokemon, all the hair is kind of pretty up high or they're very low. Also, as you may notice, I do kind of have a little cut in my drawing on my eyebrow. That's because when I was little, I was throwing a little tantrum and I did not open a door properly, so I was pulling on it very hard. And when I finally was able to open it, it came at me full blast, so I got a little scar on my eyebrow. So yeah, at least I got a cool mark though. Right now I'm working on the coloring, but as I was coloring, I realized that Bonnie's line art for her little pigtail was kind of off, so I had to readjust that. I had to find the color again for the line art, which was a kind of a pain in the butt. It's hard to find the same exact color the same time. And so after I did that, I just re-outlined the body of Bonnie and was able to fix it a little bit better so that way the green wasn't showing. After I finished working on Bonnie's outline again, I went back to coloring my own body. Right now I drew those strawberries to match my sweater in real life. Then I edited Bonnie's little pigtail again because for some reason it was still off and it seemed like it did not want to cooperate, so I had to recolor my jacket as well as the line art again. For the most part, I was able to pick out my own colors for my character, but when it came to the skin tone, I just copied Ash's skin tone and I made it a little bit darker because in comparison to the other characters, Ash and I kind of have the same skin tone. Like, I'm told I'm an olive tan, whatever that means. I just know I look very dark compared to the other characters in real life, so Ash was the easiest for me to replicate. Actually, funny enough, I had to reference Ash's colors for most of my drawing when it came to my actual complexions, like my hair, my eyes, because he kind of had the same color scheme except for the black hair, because I got dark brown hair. I've also got dark brown eyes, so I had to use his color dropper quite a bit. That way I can get my colors to look saturated, I guess? Like, that would be the word. To make it not look so bright, as well as to kind of match the color scheme of the show. After I colored the eyes, I started to color my hair. For my hair, I kind of copied Bonnie's little shadows on her shirt because I felt like that was the closest brown I was gonna get, and I didn't want to replicate the brown I had in my eyes because I wanted to get a more diverse color scheme rather than just copying the same colors for different parts of my body. Once I got my main base for my coloring, I was able to start the shading. So the shading of the hair, like the shaping wasn't hard, like I was able to get a good flow for my shading, but my problem was my shading was darker than my line art, and when it was in between the shadow and the normal color, I was having trouble making it look dark enough, so I had to re-edit the line art. Basically all I did was make the line art for the entire drawing a bit darker, that way nothing would look off. After I finished coloring the hair, I began to color the rest of my face, or rather not face, but body, as well as my clothing. I don't know why, but for some reason, shading is very comforting for me. Like, it's satisfying. I think it's because it gives texture. Or not texture, rather, form. Speaking of form, that reminds me of back when I was in elementary school, Pokemon was super popular. And I remember when I finally got cards, I brought them to school and I showed all my friends. And there was a kid in our class who was like the Pokemon expert. And so he saw that I had a Mew card or an Arceus card. I think that's how you pronounce the name. I'm so sorry if it's not. But I remember him telling me that the card I had was a normal card and I thought it was special. But then he showed me
one of his cards, which was a whale, and for some reason I think it had like Olympic rings in the background. I can't remember it. I tried looking up on the internet, but I can't find anything. And so he told me that his card was worth more money in the future. So I believed him and traded it. Later, I found out that I got scammed. I think that's part of the reason why Pokemon cards were banned at school. Yes, I'm not joking. We got Pokemon cards banned from school. Here's the final product of what I did. I say this turned out pretty well considering it was my first time and I was just going based off what I saw on the internet. This was a really fun project. I loved revisiting Pokemon. I actually rewatched episodes and it was just really fun to rewatch everything. Like memories from elementary school started flooding in. And it was really nice to just rewatch Pokemon. I haven't seen it in a long time. So yeah, it was very nice. Anyway, guys, that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. This was really fun to do, and I'll see you next time.